Sairam children. So today we are back again with the English New Voices session. Yes, we're going to continue with chapter 9, the poem that we learned in our last class, My Dog Friend. Yes, children, hope you all have so you have to learn to recite that poem. So hope you all have learned it and also the rhyming words that we learned last time. So let's have a quick recap of the poem and then we move ahead with our session. Okay. Last week in the poem we saw that there was a small boy in this poem who had a dog named Fred. And this dog was not like any other dog. This dog used to not play games like others. He used to not run, crawl, beg, play, shake hands, nothing. And the boy used to long that his dog should also be like other dogs and do all these things, all these activities. But then, when other people started asking him why his dog is not like other dogs, why his dog does not do any activity like the other dogs, then he stood against, he brushed them aside, saying, because my dog was raised by the cats. That is the reason he behaves like the cats, right? So when others were asking him, he was not ready to accept that his dog is at fault. So he just brushed them off saying, that's because my dog was raised by the cats. Okay, so let's start. Chapter 9, My Dog Fred, written by Ken Nesbitt. Okay, let's recite the poem, children. I have a dog, his name is Fred. He won't play fetch, he won't play dead. Let's repeat. I have a dog, his name is Fred. He won't play fetch, he won't play dead. What does play fetch mean here? Play fetch is the name of a game. Yes? When you throw something, a stick or a ball, the dog will run and fetch it for you. So this dog Fred does not play the game of fetch, nor does he play the game of dead. Okay? So let's repeat this stanza once again. I have a dog, his name is Fred. He won't play fetch, he won't play dead. Let's move to the next stanza. He won't shake hands or sit or stay or bark or beg or run and play. He won't shake hands or sit or stay or bark or beg or run and play. Let's move to the next. He won't roll over, shake or crawl. In fact, he won't do tricks at all. He won't roll over, shake or crawl. In fact, he won't do tricks at all. When folks ask why, I tell them that's because my dog was raised by cats. When folks ask why, I tell them that's because my dog was raised by cats. Right? So the little boy is okay with his dog not doing anything and he tells the people, folks means the people, that his dog was raised by the cats. That is the reason his dog does not do any activity. Okay? So children, you have to learn this poem. Remember how teacher had told you that when you are going to recite the poem, you have to greet your teacher, say your name, introduce yourself, then say the name of the poem, the name of the poet, and then start reciting the poem with expression and action. Okay? So now let's move ahead. Now children, we are going to start with question and answers. Okay? You all can write this down in your notebook, in your English notebook. So remove your English notebook, write the date and write the lesson number 9, My Dog Fred. Yes, write the title, write the date, and then the first question we're going to do is answer these questions with reference to context. Answer these questions with reference to the context. Reference to the context is some lines from the poem is given to you. You have to answer the questions following based on the lines given from the poem. Okay? You have to relate that line to the poem that you have learned and answer the questions asked. Okay, ready? So the first one is, he won't shake hands. This is the line from the poem. He won't shake hands. Now let's see the question. Who says this about whom? Who says this about whom? Write the sentence, he won't shake hands. Then the next line, write the question, who says this about whom? Yes, now the answer for this will be, tell me children, who is saying this in the poem? He won't shake hands. Yes, the boy, the child in the poem says this about his dog. The child in the poem says this about his dog. So who says this about whom? The child in the poem says this about his dog. The child in the poem says this about his dog. Done? Let's move to the next question. You all remember that after every question, I've asked you all to leave a line. Yes? So leave a line and write the next question. That is, what is his name? What is his name? Whose name? Who is this his? Yes, we are talking about the dog here, right? So what is his name? His name is Fred. What else does he not do? What else does he not do? So, what are the things that the dog does not do? He won't sit, stay, bark, beg, run, or play. He won't sit, stay, bark, beg, run, or play. Yes? The third question here was, what else does he not do? So what are the things the dog does not do? He won't sit, stay, bark, beg, run, or play. Done? Now the second sentence. I tell them that's because my dog was raised by cats. I tell them that's because my dog was raised by cats. These are the lines from the poem. I tell them that's because my dog was raised by cats. Now let's see the questions. Who is them? Who is them in this sentence? Them refers to folks. Them refers to folks. That is the people, right? The people were asking him. And he replied to the people that his dog was raised by cats. So who is them here? Them refers to folks. Let's go to the next one, children. What do they want to know? What do they want to know? What do they want to know? So what do they want to know? They want to know why Fred doesn't do any kind of activity. Yes, here they is the people, the folk. So what do they want to know? They want to know why Fred doesn't do any kind of activity. They want to know why Fred doesn't do any kind of activity. Done, children? Can we move to the next one? Okay. Now, answer these questions. We have some questions here and you're going to give the answer for these questions. List the things that Fred would not do. List the things that Fred would not do. Yes. Can you name the things that Fred does not do? Yes. Right. He will not crawl. He will not play. He will not run. He will not play the game of play fetch or play the game of dead. Right? So let us see the answer. Fred won't play fetch or play dead. He won't shake hands, sit, stay, bark or any such things. Fred won't play fetch or play dead. He won't shake hands, sit, stay, bark or any such thing. Fred won't play fetch or play dead. He won't shake hands, sit, stay, bark or any such things. Yes? Done with this? Have you all written this down? Let's move to the next one. What are the things that the child in the poem wants Fred to do? What are the things that the child in the poem wants Fred to do? What are the things that the child feels that his dog should do? Let us see. The child wants Fred to shake hands, sit, bark, beg, run, play, roll, and crawl. The child wants Fred to shake hands, sit, bark, beg, run, play, roll, and crawl. Yes, all these things he is not doing, and the child wants Fred to do these things. He wants Fred to shake hands, sit, bark, beg, run, play, roll, and crawl. Okay, children, shall we move to the next question? Okay. What reason does the child give when folks ask why? What reason does the child give when folks ask why? One second. What reason does the child give when folks ask why? What is the reason he's giving? Yes, the reason that the child gives when folks ask why is that this dog was raised by cats. What is the reason he's giving? The reason that the child gives when folks ask why is that his dog was raised by cats. The reason that the child gives when folks ask why is that his dog was raised by cats. Done? What reason does the child give when folks ask why? The reason that the child gives when folks ask why is that his dog was raised by cats. Okay, children? Done? Okay. Now, children, I have an assignment for you here. Okay? You're done with the poem. You have to learn it for your recitation. We have written the notes. Now, there's a small assignment that I want you all to do. Okay? If you were to keep a pet, if you were to ask your parents to get a pet for you, which animal would you choose? I have a list of animals here. I have a table here with a list of animals. Okay? I have a dog, cat, tortoise, parrot, and a hamster. Okay? Now, what I want you all to do is, each of this animal, think about it. If you were to get a dog as a pet, then what are the pros and cons? That means what will be something good about it and what will be bad about it. Like that, I want you to do for each and every animal mentioned here. Okay? For example, let's take dog. If I were to get a dog, then I would love playing with it. What will be the good thing about it? I get to play with my dog. I can take my dog to the park. I have lots of fun with my dog. And what are the cons about it? Because of the dog will not allow me to study. He'll keep disturbing me, right? He'll tear away my books when I'm studying. There can be many such things. You have to think and write what will be the pros and what will be the cons. Like that, you have to do it for each and every animal. Okay? Your last one is hamster. Hamster is a rodent, a type of rat, mice. Okay? Hamsters can be kept as pet, like white hamster or a brown golden hamster. They are actually rats, pet rats. Okay, so think about each of them, write the pros and cons. Yes, this is the homework for you for this week. Also, learn the poem. Okay, children, that's all for today. I'm going to stop here now. Bye. Silence.